Hi everyone. I just woke up and I had a wonderful nap. And I got two flies. Mom knows all about the flies. They're accompanying me. But I'll continue where I left off, which is it's a beautiful rainy day. It has been raining. Right now it's not. But when it does rain, the microphone is really sharp on this thing. So you'll hear it. And I'll try to record when it's quiet. Um, but yeah, a couple of things I want to say. I woke up thinking A, or one, itemized number one. Um, I'm going to do video snaps from now to the end of my life. It's going to be my replacement for my dream, which is my dream was to do like a really nice personal history and leave a story behind. But the reality is, my body shut down. I mean, we'll go into this, but my body shut down a long time ago in terms of having the mental acuity to do that. And so I'm gonna just have to get it down on video, and then you'll the posterity will take what they can and use. So, but video's cool. Deathbed video is cool, and I thought how cool it would be to do 10 under 10. If I really got if I really got organized, then I should have 10 stories that I tell somewhere in this video series. There should be 10 videos with 10 lessons. And I'd love to do that. I'd love to do that. My final project, my capstone. And then just like share those 10 videos out to the world and let everyone know, I am a happy girl and here's why. I'm a happy girl and here's why. But, anyways, this is like my preamble to all of my blabbering that I'm going to do. So I'm going to do little updates on my health because it's easier than trying to text everyone all the time. And not a lot, just, know my body's ticking down, tick, tick, tick down. And today, October the 3rd, we got hospice care. So I feel like today begins the actual work of dying. And I've been so like, I keep on asking doctors and such, like, how do I die? What do I do? Mom's reading a book about it. I should probably read a book. But it really is sad. Like, I feel like they should have, they have a hospice, which is great. Okay, and it's a beautiful program, but it really should be lifted up like, you know, birth is. In other words, we have like doulas and stuff like that who cradle people as they go through the birthing experience. Well, where are the doulas of death? Where are the doulas of death? Maybe that's what we call this. The doula of death. That's my book. I'm leaving you. I'll probably come up with 20 book titles by the time we're done. But anyways, the doula of death, um, she knows what to tell you about how your body breaks down for each disease. I'm breaking down with chronic kidney failure. And see, it's really nice to know and really interesting. Strangely interesting. Morbidly interesting. I don't know. I guess I was really interested in this before I came to Earth. And I was like, I want to know how the body dies. Okay, he's like, are you sure? All right. By the way, when I say he, I mean he, she, because I do believe in heavenly parents, mother and father. So, anyways, he, she are like, you want to this as part of your mortal experience? Fine, we can do that for you. I don't remember asking for this. It's kind of strange. Like, I've never been into science or anything like that. But suddenly it's like, yeah, we really want you to know. Maybe my grandpa, who was a chiropractor, has something to do with this. I don't know. I'll find out next life. But so here I am. Here I am. And this is part of my life experience, and I'm good at reflecting on things, so I'll reflect. I'll leave you reflection. It's 5 minutes in, okay, and I haven't said anything. What I was gonna say is I woke up from my nap just now, and I actually had a blowout. So what that means is, oh my gosh, my body is falling apart, and so I cleaned my sheets and everything. Lana is a doll, absolutely amazing, helping me. You guys need to pray for her, give her the strength. We were just talking about how we think we can get it all done, get the work of death done before October 31st. So Halloween, happy Halloween! And sure enough, I'm looking at the wall. Where's the? Oh, oh, somewhere over there. There we go. Happy Halloween. We made all these happy Halloween signs. There they are. That's that's my physical emancipation. If I die on Halloween, it'll be funny because you'll be able to go to the graveyard on Halloween and sit down on the bench and be like, hoo 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 hoo. I don't know. It's just goofy. I think I'm gonna go on Halloween or around there. Okay, whatever. So my body is going. It's dying. Kidney failure. And um, now that we know what I'm going to die of and we know approximately when, regular Allison kicks into gear and she wants to make the most out of this. So I can cancel all my subscriptions and like get all my crap in order. So, anyways, Lana and I were just talking about that. But what I told her and what I want to express in this video is that my body, and my mom thinks this is funny how I say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. It's like my body needed to die the long way. It needed to go slowly because I'm a slow person and I needed to process. You are dying. You're leaving. What? What am I doing? You're going home. It's time to go home. What? Where's home? Yeah, you did a good job. Your mission is over. Home. 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 You know, like all the angels on the other side are like, home, home, home. Come on, Allison, home. Anyways, I'm kind of goofy. Sometimes they think I'm looped up, but I'm not. I'm not. This is how I am. I have a really good sense of humor. For me, it's a really good sense of humor. For other people, I don't care. I've always been that way, and I've always made myself laugh. I'm not a ham, but I like making myself laugh. Anyways, this makes me laugh. This whole situation is pretty funny. There's a lot about it that's backwards and maxed out and mixed up and crazy. But my body needed to die this way. My body, my brain, everything needed to go slowly. And so instead of a car wreck, God was merciful to me. And instead of a car wreck, he gave me this experience, which was a slow, hey girl, we're calling you home. Because here's the thing, I'm done. And I think, everybody comes to Earth and they know if they've done it yet. If they've, there are certain opportunities that open up for you. And when you jump on those trains, it's going to take your whole life to do. For me, doing the trip to Argentina and traveling and all of that, it wasn't essential to my eternal exaltation, but it sure helped. I had a lot of great experiences by doing that. And it spread the horizons. Expand your horizons. I remember that conference as a little girl my mom took me to. She's like, what do I do with this little cocky girl? I think she thought about. I don't know what she thought. But she did. My mom was amazing at trying to give me opportunities to grow, and two things that she did that was really sweet of her. One is she took me to these composing classes in Seattle that I got put into, which was just so cool, so cool. And now I look back and I think about, that experience and how in the next life I'm going to be able to spend all kinds of time working on composition, um, and honing my music skills and writing for the millennium. I mean, awesome. I didn't know I was doing that. I literally, I was my whole life. I look back on it now and I see it as a preparation for me to do even greater work in the next life in preparation for the big for us LDS folk. We believe in the second coming. We believe that a millennium will come, and I had a hand in preparing the world energetically for it, but also preparing myself so that I could be an instrument in the millennium itself and beyond. Anyways, so I look back at all my life experiences, and we'll go through them as we go through the videos. Like, I'll just briefly recap. I grew up in Seattle and the oldest of 11 kids, so I had the big family experience. 24 years of that. Then I go to college and I have a beautiful education, a bachelor's of music and music education. And then after that, I did a Fulbright scholarship in Argentina. I bet I'm going to have all kinds of fun with those people down there and learning more about their life and preserving it and helping Lucio on this earth with his mission. So that's cool. And anyways, just such a different experience. And then after that, I got to go to, I did a master's in music, focused in Latin American studies. And then I did a master's in Latin American studies at the University of Chicago, focused in music. And I got to meet lots of different people and have different experiences, go to concerts that were amazing, just like all this great stuff. And then I came back to Utah, and I hadn't found a good companion yet to like raise a family. And I was like, well, that's weird, like I knew my life path was going to be different, but I didn't understand how or why or what. I was just trying to follow the breadcrumbs that I got from my blessing and stuff. Hi, Lana.
Hey.
So let me pause real fast. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just sit here. All right. So I basically I'm almost done with this video. Do you need something?
No.
Oh, okay.
Just wondering if you're talking to me.
No, I'm talking to the camera.
Okay, we'll see that.
So, yeah, I go to Chicago. I have that experience. I go, and then I come back to Utah because I want to be close to family. And by that point, everyone had kind of migrated here. And I think that was a blessing right there. God was positioning people to help me pass on. And anyways, it happened, but it happened so slowly. It's been a slow death, slow death. And I'll share with you what I've learned along the way, but mostly I wanted to share with you what the death experience is like, because I couldn't find anything really great out there that, was like, this is what's going to happen. More than likely, it's your kidneys that are going to break down because of the cancer, and this is how it's going to go down. I had one doctor tell me, Well, I'll tell you how it went down for my father. And she explained that at some point the pain got so miserable. They had hospice come in, and I was like, okay. But my body, like, I didn't know along the path, I really didn't know what my body was going to do next because my mom raised me so well, and she's such a healthy gal, and she's like this health angel. She got me feeling really good, and she fed me and ministered to me and nurtured me in a way that was so special. She basically gave me 6 months. That's what I told Lana. My mom gave me 6 months I didn't deserve. I paid a bunch of money down at a clinic in Arizona. I bought 6 months extended life with their treatment, which was cool. And then, I mean, I wasn't trying to like defy the will of God or anything. It's just that I wanted to try and give something. I didn't want to. I don't have kids, so I didn't do like an all-out fight. But I wanted to at least try what I could, you know. So, but I knew as I was going through that experience, at some point, I just was like, I'm not getting the results other people to do who have earlier stage cancer, and so I think I just missed the clock. I missed the clock. I mean, maybe if I had caught it like I don't know years before, um, it would have been fine. But I was already like stage 4 when they operated on me, so like it was kind of a done deal. But how I chose to die was something. I mean, first of all, I didn't know I was dying because and my body kept on coming back, and I didn't know why. And I do, but I don't. I mean, obviously, there's lots of things I want to get done. I love life, but it's just so funny to me that my body wouldn't die, and my mom laughs too. She's like, "Why didn't you die?" And so I finally started asking my family, like, "Why am I still here?" I feel like I've completed everything. So, anywho's, I'm gonna keep this at 20. Um, but yeah, I here I am, and I'm finally October 3rd. My body is finally like, all right, let's begin the actual death journey. I mean, I know that sounds funny, but like, the work of death has begun. Halloween is here. Wah 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 wah. Um, yeah, it's just that's how it's going down for me. I have all these crazy life experiences. I love it. I enjoy it. I learn things. I come back to be with family. I enjoy my family, but I'm mostly interested in work. So I do a ton of work. And then there's like this fork in the road, and it's like either you find a family and a mission here on this planet, or you go to the next one because you're done. You did what you needed to do. You learned what you needed to learn in the body. And this cancer is a beautiful gift, actually, because I'm learning things in the flesh that a lot of people don't get to learn. They just die, you know. And I'm sort of seeing it in slow motion. Ooh, to the grave, you know. And I'm a turtle, and so that's great because when I say I'm a turtle, I mean my energy is earth. I'm slow. I'm a slow mover. Like some people, my sister Christine laughs at me because she talks about how, you know, for fun, I would organize the library. I was like a born librarian. I loved books. I loved quiet. I loved just order. I loved order. I love order. It's kind of like a Achilles heel too. But you know, order and slow and methodical and all of that is what led me to doing what I did. You know, with academia, and I don't know. I guess that's just me, and that's all right. My path is just so interesting. I mean, I find it interesting. It's just very different from everyone else. Because most people in my faith, they get married young, they have a lot of kids, and they do the grandparent thing, and I had a different life. I had a different life. So I'm going to cut it off here and just say, welcome to my life. I'm going to try my darndest to get death documented in some way that's fun, and also my life. And hopefully, this is something that my posterity will listen to once. Just once. Take a break. I'm going to eat my mac and cheese. Go eat your lunch. Maybe you can do one of these a day for a couple of days. And then, yeah, just come back to it once in a while and say hi to your, not grandma, aunt. Say hi to your aunt, your spinster aunt. Oh, and send love to my mom. She's so amazing. You need to know the women in my life. I'll talk about all of them, but I've had so many angels. Lana and my mom, they're angels. And everyone in my family, angels. People who have taken care of me when I didn't know how to take care of myself because I'm not familiar with death. I don't know how it goes down. I didn't even know I was interested in it. So, yeah, I didn't know I was interested in it. But here I am, and I've had this beautiful experience. I've learned how the body breaks down. I'm watching it happen in real time. And I get to enjoy it. I get to enjoy the process and reflect. And it's just so interesting. There's a lot to say. And I'm slow. So you might not like this video. Some of you might be like, this is so boring. But I am what I am. I'm like this slow, methodical, learn a little bit, And God's just like, great. You did. You learned what you needed to learn. Come home. We got to use you on this side of the veil now. Yeah, it is. That's where my next area of interest is going to be. So many things that I look back on blessings that I've had, and that's really what I want this video to be, because I want people to know the lessons that I've learned in my life that are, you know, powerful and deep and beautiful, and what I got out of it. I want people to know that. And then I want them to see how all of these experiences now add up. They didn't add up before, but they do now into what I'll be doing in the next life. And I want you to see the glory of it, the grace of it. Don't get all excited or don't get all upset that I'm leaving at age 47, because it's okay. I could have left a lot sooner. God extended my life to give me some really cool experiences, and cancer has been a blessing for me. It really has. And it's been a hardship for others, but it's been a blessing for me. So, I kind of want to get that out there so you guys know how grateful I feel in my heart. And, yeah, say goodbye. It's easier to say goodbye virtually these days. Everyone's so busy. Anyways, I love you. Mwah. Have a great evening.